Whales are buying Turbo, or should I say a whale, and this is a big whale, not just like a $10,000, $20,000 whale. We are talking a high six-figure, low seven-figure whale, and that's just in one of his wallets. He almost certainly has other wallets, but let's dive right into the price action. So here's the 2-week chart. It is an absolute thing of beauty. Higher highs for Turbo, higher lows, trending up and to the right. This is what you like to see. On the day, we're up 11%, about 375 million market cap currently. It did touch 400 million earlier this morning. At that point, we were up 28% on the 24-hour, which is very unusual for a large cap coin, large cap meme like this, especially on a day when the rest of the market, memes and ETH, was flat. More on that in a second. So obviously Friday evening, Friday late afternoon, whatever time it is right now, market's going to pull back slightly. So we're currently down to 375, up 11%. But more importantly, I want to zero in on this big green wick right here. When you see something like this, what it means is there's a huge buy or a huge buy or two that are much bigger in nature that is the typical buy amount for a coin, and it instantly, for a couple seconds to a couple minutes, wicks the price up. It looks like this coin got up well above about $750 million market cap off this buy. Then after a few minutes, the price naturally kind of wicks back down to where it was before the big buy as limit sell orders are triggered. That is normal. But so what's going on here? Is it just one whale making one purchase? Is it a bunch of different whales? Well, to look at, to examine that, you can scroll down to the order book and DEX tools. These are all the buys and sells for a given token. So then what I do is I first look at what time this green candle happened at. So I put the cursor right here, scroll down. Okay, put the cursor right there. You can see 4 a.m. May 2nd. See that down there? 4 a.m. So then to save some time, I already went to this part of the order book. See about 4 a.m. May 2nd. You see right here, one purchase clearly sticks out. $99,000 buy at 4:20 a.m. this morning from wallet ending in 0C48. Scroll back down. Oh, another big one. $81,000 buy 2 minutes earlier from 0C48. And as you can see, a sea of red right after these. That makes sense. Those are people who hold Turbo tokens in their Telegram bot wallet, and they have limit sell order set saying, okay, if I'm ever sleeping and the price instantly goes up to 600 million or 700 million, automatically sell my Turbo tokens. That's why you see a bunch of red here right after big buys. It is totally normal. But this whale isn't even done. So let's scroll down here. He was only getting started. $80,000 buy, 5 minutes earlier than that. Same wallet, 0C48. And then he's got another one here, $109,000 buy, a few minutes before that. Again, same wallet. So click on the wallet right there. You can see what he holds. So this guy holds $311,000 worth of ETH, and then separate from that, he has $539,000 worth of Tether, and then that's pretty much it, about $538,000 worth of Turbo, and then pretty much it, about $42 worth of Tether. So he has a combined $850,000 in this wallet alone. This is just his ETH wallet. And then as you can see, click on token transfers right here. Then the Turbo was accumulated this morning in 7 total purchases, all $539,000 worth, taking place at 4 a.m. So why is this buyer so bullish? Like, what kind of news did he just hear that we didn't? I would argue he probably tuned into the Twitter space earlier this week and just liked what he heard. I gotta say, that was the first time I had ever heard the Turbo team talk. I am new to this community. I listened, I was blown away. It seemed like great, high quality people, great vibes all around amongst the team and the community, the partner projects that spoke. They all sounded very high quality as well. So it just, A+, 10s out of 10s all around. And then I would also argue this whale is probably bullish just from a technical charting standpoint. Obviously, we know Turbo did have a pretty big pullback over the last few months. It was about 75 to 80%. I think it was close to 80%. That is a little bit more than usual. So he thinks that this coin is basically just due for a bigger uptick than usual, which it has already started. Additionally, this person probably thinks Turbo is just a blue chip, good long-term hold now that the whole markets are going to tick back up higher. And then for the people who are saying, okay, come on, Ben, isn't the whole market up today? Like, isn't Turbo just performing the status quo? It's not quite the case. Bitcoin, it's only up 0.5% on the day. ETH, that is Turbo's chain. It is perfectly flat on the day. Ripple is down a little bit on the day. BNB is perfectly flat. Solana is down 1.5%. So, the market isn't really up that much. Meme coins as a whole, the sector is up 3% on the day. But if you click on that, Turbo is the 7th best performer in the meme sector of the last 24 hours. And then of the 6 above it, none of them even come close close in market cap. They are all below 100 million in comparison to Turbo's 376. So clearly Turbo is hot today. Turbo is by far and away the hottest large cap meme today, or the large cap coin, period. And whales are buying. That's it. Turbo Army, drop a comment down below. Love hearing you guys. We'll be back later in the video. Sign out.